Hi guys, welcome to our class number 5. I hope that you are having a great day. And first, we are going to check some important dates. These important dates. So on April the 20th, we are going to have a live class to solve doubts regarding your progress test number two, with Miss Tania. And on April the 27th, we are going to have our first quiz. This quiz is about units 1, 2, and 3. Also, if you want to practice a little bit more about unit 2, you can check these exercises from the software. Here we have studying 1 and 3, the present perfect for experience 1 and 2, working conditions 1, 2, and 3, and the present perfect with for and since 1 and 2. Besides, you can find this time to practice vocabulary on unit 2. This activity is for you to practice the vocabulary that you checked with Miss Tania during the classes. So please do it. And today's class, we are going to check our new unit, unit 3, which is called How's Your Food? And here we have Patrick eating, and the waiter is asking him, how's your food? And here we have Patrick in the middle of the eating part. So first we have a warm-up activity. And here we have the question of this warm-up activity. How would you describe the following shops? Here we have this first shop. So how would you describe it? Please take a minute to answer this question. So now you can pause the video and then come back to this again. Here we have our second photo, and it is the same question. How would you describe this place? Take a minute to do it. And finally, we have this one. How would you describe this place? Remember to pause the video and answer the question. As you can see, in this unit, we are going to describe, in this case, shops. And at the end of this unit, you will be able to give your opinion to describe shops, order a meal in a restaurant, and make suggestions. First, we are going to check how can we describe shops. How can we describe shops? Here we have our first activity. You have to click here in the word wall. You have to write your name and then start. This quiz is called Find Adjectives to Describe Shops. And here we have the first question. The opposite of modern. What is the opposite of this word? Crowded, expensive, noisy, or old-fashioned? You have to choose the correct answer. After you do that, and in case, this is really important, guys, in case you don't know the answer, I mean the meaning of a word, please look it up in the dictionary. And here we have a short reading. So let's read what Ariana Grande says about shopping. She says the following: the market where I buy my fruit and vegetables is always busy. It's crowded and noisy, but the people are always very friendly, and the food is always fresh and cheap. It's also very convenient because it's only 5 minutes from where I live. And every time I go there, I can walk my dog, Toulouse. So here we have Ariana Grande and her dog. And as you can see, she is describing the shop, the market where she buys her fruit and vegetables. Here we have busy, crowded, noisy, friendly, cheap, and convenient. Now it's your time to practice. Here we have our second activity. So you have to write a few sentences, 3 or 4 sentences, describing a shop, for example, a market, using the adjectives that we already checked. And you can also practice by checking the warm-up activity. So you can now describe them in a better way. Also, I have here some useful expressions that you can use to give your opinion. For example, we have, I find this shop, and then you describe it. Also, I think that this shop is, if you ask me, I don't think this shop is, I guess that this shop is, or personally. You can use these expressions that we have here. So now you can do the activity. You have to write your sentences here. You have to click here. And here we have a Jamboard activity. So for instance, I chose this photo. This is a market. And I wrote, the market where I buy my fruit is never empty. I find this place very noisy because people are always shouting the prices of the fruit. If you ask me, the people that work here are very friendly and polite. And I don't think this place is expensive because you always find the best prices. And you can, and as you can see, you can, and as you can see here, I have the adjectives and also the useful expressions that we checked. Also, please write your name so I can know that you are doing the activities. And now we are going to move on to the part of the ordering a meal. What about ordering a meal? First, we are going to watch a video. Here we have a video called How to Order Food in a Restaurant. I cannot show you the whole video because of the copyright. So you have to do it on your own. But before you watch the video, please check these questions so you can have a better understanding of the video. Here we have, what does the dog want? How does the dog order the bottle of white wine? What does the dog want to eat? Did the dog like the drink? And did the dog like the dinner? So here we can see that the one who is ordering a meal is a dog. And after you watch the video, you will notice that we can identify 3 parts. We can identify the arriving part, the ordering, and the paying. Okay? And here we have our next next activity, the last one of the class, so don't worry. And here we are going to check vocabulary and practice a little bit. Here we have a live worksheet. So here we have a waiter and a customer. And in the first exercise, we have to decide who says these sentences. For example, here we have, and for you, and the one who says, this is the waiter. Then we have anything to drink. So in this case, I say that the one who says that is the waiter. And please write the full word, waiter, and here, I don't know, customer. And then you can check your exercise. Then we have this one. In this exercise, we have to use these sentences from exercise number 4 to complete the dialogues. In this exercise, we have to use these sentences, okay? These sentences. And we have to complete these dialogues. And here we have the arriving, the ordering, and the paying. For example, in the arriving, we have, good evening, do you have a reservation? No. Is there a table for 2? And you have to complete using the sentences from exercise number 4. Once you are ready, you have to click here, and then you have to check your answers. And you will know if they are correct or incorrect. And in case you have to practice a little bit more, here we have the software in unit number 3, how's your food? You can practice adjectives 1, 2, and 3, food 1 and 2, or during a meal, and nouns with prepositional phrases 1 and 2. In case you have any doubts about this video, please contact me. And in case you want to practice these exercises from the software and you cannot use it in your computer, I'm going to add a link on this class so you can work with me from 11 o'clock to 12 p.m. Okay, so I hope you have a great day, guys, today, and take care of yourselves, and see you next week. Bye.